Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from August 15th to the 21st. I'm using this kit from Whimsical Plans called Monster Mash. I originally was not planning on using this kit this week. This is actually the spread I was saving that beach kit for. The more like white space spread that I had recently done. When was it? July 25th was when I accidentally used the beach vacation kit, but it doesn't really matter because all of the kits get used up, so it's fine. But that was the original plan for this week because I did end up going on a little beach vacation, although never actually went on the beach, was on the boardwalk, but didn't even see the ocean because by the time I walked over, it was dark out. But anyway, so that was the original plan. But of course, I totally forgot that that was my plan. And actually last night I went through my kits and added some dates onto them just so I wouldn't accidentally use another kit that was meant for a specific week. But I was sort of hoping to save this kit for and who knows if this would ever happen, but last year I went to see Little Shop of Horrors outside, and it was pretty cool, and I thought that a kit like this would be perfect for another outdoor movie night, which I'm sure I'll have eventually someday, but who knows when. So I guess if that ever happens, I can either, repurchase this artwork from the same shop or a different shop, or who knows, or maybe by then there will be another scary outdoor movie diner kit, whatever. You get it. But yeah, there's really nothing to say about the base of the kit. I used a full box on every single day just because I didn't want to leave any of the full boxes out. They're so pretty. And so one thing I did try to do while doing this spread was I was trying to keep the color gradient going on because I really liked having the red, orange, green, purple, pink, orange, green, purple, in this order. And I tried to do that with all of my labels and boxes. I think I failed a couple times, but either way, I'm happy with how this spread ended up coming out. But anyway, I think I'm going to start with the day by day. So starting with Monday, the first thing I marked with a quarter box, and this little annoyed munchkin had from Once More with Love, was that I woke up angry this morning. I didn't do anything about it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can hear the kids, Jesus Christ, the cats. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm leaving it in. Brad just sat on Janet and then she fell off the bed. And then he got stuck on my blanket because his nails need to be clipped. Oh my God. And now he's taking her spot. He's such an asshole sometimes. Yeah, he's taking her spot. What a bitch. Okay, anyway, moving on. So yeah, I woke up angry, but I got over it, whatever. With a fancy label and these emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co. In a car, I marked that I went to all of Joe's work stops with him. Then with a squared off box and this slice of pizza from Sticky Perks, I marked that we got Papa John's. I actually do not like Papa John's, but it's one of those things where even bad French fries are better than no French fries. Even bad pizza is better than no pizza. Sometimes it's not as cut and dry as with French fries. French fries are always good, but he really wanted to try this specific pepperoni pizza that they had. So I was like, all right, fine, let's just try it. And it really wasn't that bad. It definitely wasn't as bad as the last time I had Papa John's. So I was probably being dramatic. Under that, with a little square from the kit and this Paper Shire flat lay that, I don't know, it looks like you're getting ready to go out for the day. I marked that we ran errands. And then the final thing on Monday, with a squared off box and this Studio Olive having a glass of wine, I marked that I had a couple drinks and we watched The Bachelorette. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked with a squared off box and this munchkin looking at their phone in bed, I marked that I woke up to a ton of texts, and I've mentioned this before, that's one of my least favorite things. I hate waking up to people already trying to reach me or already telling me things. I prefer to wake up and have no noise in my life for a little while just because I'm a very anxious person. So that, again, I pretty much woke up angry again with what is this, a strip of washi or a little thing? I think this is a little thing, and this angry pumpkin paper Kotera. I marked that the cats just destroyed my room. I very rarely leave my door open. I never leave my door open when I'm not home, but I had left the day before in a huge rush. And my roommate just like assumed that I had wanted my door open. And so the cats had free reign in my room. Could have killed somebody, but it wasn't like they didn't actually break anything. So everything was fixable, but I hate coming home to a messy room. It just like, yeah. So that pissed me off. With a quarter box and this Planting Roses vacuum, I marked that I cleaned everything. Like I cleaned the apartment, I did laundry, I cleaned the bathroom. I obviously tidied up the mess in my room. Then under that, with a little thing and these emojis having a serious conversation, I marked that there was just more grandma drama. I don't even remember what it was at this point, probably something stupid. With a flag and this wash bedding sticker from Planting Roses, I marked that I washed my bedding. With a little thing and this little cell phone icon from the kit, I marked that I had a call regarding like a part-time nanny babysitting position. It would just be, I think, like Monday through Thursday for after school. And I did talk to the woman and she was super nice, and it probably would have been a really easy gig, but obviously I ended up not doing it, but I did have the call with her this day and she was very, very nice. Then with another little thing and a Planner Gems sneaker, I marked that I did a workout, and that was it for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked with a little thing and a money icon from the kit was that I worked. Then with a little thing and this munchkin shaving her legs, I marked that I took the shower, you know what I mean? With a quarter box and a sad sticker from Once More With Love, I marked that I took a nap. Then with a fancy label and this sad munchkin getting comforted, I marked that I was just venting to my roommate about like just everything. I don't remember details. I'm sure it's all the same stuff that I'm venting to her about now. Just like family, job hunting, all that stuff. Then under that, with another fancy label and the Sticky Perks envelope, I marked that I cleared out my emails. With a little thing and a shoe icon from the kit, I marked that I walked 2 miles. And then the final thing for Wednesday, with a half box cut down to size and this munchkin hiding under their pillow, I marked that I was up all night because Janet was hunting. Every once in a while in the middle of the night, she'll start doing her little chirping, and like that might mean that she wants to get out of my room. Once again, like I said, I don't keep my door open usually because if both cats can get in here, perfect example is my roommate made the mistake of leaving her door open during the night, and she ended up having a cat run across her face in the middle of the night. She had a huge gash on the side of her face. Because they're just like chasing each other all night. They like to play, and I don't want them playing while I'm trying to sleep. So, but anyway, so Janet was in my room and I turn on the lights. I'm thinking that she wants to get out. She doesn't want to get out. She's hunting something. And then I was so freaked out. I looked in my entire room thinking there was a cockroach or something. This is Philadelphia after all. I never found anything, and I didn't want to kick her out of my room because if there was something, I wanted her to be on the hunt. So I ended up cracking my door and letting Brad in as well. So that way, like, if there was something, the two of them could take care of it. But either way, I did not sleep well that night just because I was so freaked out. Never found out what it was, by the way, so, that's good. Whatever it is long gone by now. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked with a little thing and a clock icon from the kit was that I woke up late. What else is new? With a little thing and a YouTube sticker from Carly Plans, I marked that I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos with a fancy label, and this is deco from an older kit, but I thought it worked with the color scheme, and I wanted to use it to mark that I packed. With a squared off box and this Harry Potter book, I marked that I read. And then this is actually out of order, but again, I was really trying to keep this color gradient. It didn't work, so I don't even know why I tried, but I first wrote that we went on a road trip from Philadelphia to Rehoboth Beach in Delaware. And then under that, I marked that I worked out, but I actually worked out before we left. So that way I could like shower at home and just basically go to bed once we got there. But anyway, I marked the road trip with this Planning Roses road trip sticker. And then for the workout, I used this little munchkin on a treadmill and a little thing. Then under that with another little thing and this, I can never tell if this is a munchkin or an emoji. I do apologize, but it's either Once More with Love or Coffee Monsters Co. I marked that we got there at 2 a.m. and so I just like made the bed. We brought our own sheets so we wouldn't have to like do laundry there, or I brought sheets. I made the bed and just went straight to bed because it was already so late. Moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked with a half box and this Stick with the Plan Co. donut sticker. I marked that we went to Fractured Prune. If you've ever been to Rehoboth, and I'm not sure, I don't think it's a chain. There might be one or two in Rehoboth. I don't know if they're anywhere else. Let me know. But they make these delicious, like deep fried cake batter donuts, and they have tons of different flavors and toppings and all that. And we got a dozen of them. And oh my God, they were so good. You have to eat them immediately when they're like hot and crispy and delicious. So we did that. Then with a little thing and a shopping cart icon from the kit, I marked that we stopped at Aldi just to get a couple things that we had forgotten. With a little thing and this pumpkin paper Coterra shopping, I marked that we went to the outlets. There's a huge outlet shopping center in Rehoboth. It's actually so big that it's on both sides of the highway, which is really annoying, but it's fine. We checked out one side this day, and I think we went to the other side another day. We didn't actually get anything. There really wasn't anything worth buying, but it's still fun. Then with a square from the kit and the Stick with the Plan Co. meal sticker, I marked that we all went out to this restaurant called Yellowfin for dinner. And by the way, this trip is actually our friend's cousin's vacation, and we started crashing like, I want to say 4 years ago or 5 years ago. Obviously, we took a year off from COVID, but it's really nice that we're always invited because we're not like related, but we've actually met some people that we really, really like through this trip who are cousins of our friend, and we're like honorary cousins. It's very cute. And their family has like 3 beach houses in this little community. And yeah, they let us crash, which is really, really nice because we don't really like, I mean, I for sure don't go on a family vacation. Like if you've heard any of my Plan With Me's, you can tell that my family is not exactly close. And Joe did used to have an annual family trip, and I went with him for 1 year. And then they stopped doing it. So he no longer has a family trip. I never had a family trip. So it's really nice to be able to go on somebody else's family trip. And then finally, with a squared off box and this emoji playing video games, I marked that we had a game night. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked with a quarter box and the Stick with the Plan Co. Golf sticker, I marked that we went to play mini golf, and I was just so off my game. I was feeling super anxious. I have really bad stage fright, and the family behind us was pissing me off to no end. They were letting their kids, like, while they were waiting for us to finish, and their kids were bored, I guess, they were, like, letting their kids walk all over our hole, like our course, and that really pissed me off. And then they would also like walk right up to wherever we were, stand right next to us and watch us and comment on like the swings and stuff. I was so pissed off. How rude. Joe, of course, is from West Virginia. He's much friendlier. He thought like, oh, they probably meant nothing by it. They were probably just being friendly. Fuck off. Fuck off. I am not from the South. I do not want friends. Get away from me. I hated it. I had such a terrible time because this family had no mini golf etiquette. Wait your turn at the beginning of the hole. Don't come around and watch me play and try to strike up a conversation. Rude. Sorry. I'm very passionate about this. I hated it. Anyway, then under that with a squared off box and this pizza that I saved from the, I don't remember what the kit was called, but the Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives kit. I saved all that deco so I could use it. So I used this pizza to mark that Joe and I got a full pizza and we inhaled it. It was really good. I think I enjoyed it more than he did, but if you've ever been to Delaware, there's something called Grotto's Pizza. I've had it so many times at this point, and only once was it good. It's never bad, but I don't get the hype. Well, there's like a competitor of theirs, and we tried it this day, and I definitely enjoyed it more than Grotto Pizza. I don't remember what it was called, though, but it was like on the boardwalk at the end, sort of near like the gazebo, if you've ever been to Rehoboth Beach. But anyway, with a squared off box and this munchkin holding tickets, I marked that we played games at the boardwalk. There's this one spot and they like haven't raised their prices in, I don't know, a million years or something. And so we usually go there. I did want to ride one of the rides, but the line was so long we didn't do it. So hopefully I get to do that next year. With a little thing and this ice cream sticker left over from a kit, I marked that we then got ice cream and we went to this place that has like a million flavors, and it was really good. I can't remember the flavor I got, but it was really good. Then with a quarter box and this French fry sticker from Whimsical Plans, I marked that we got French fries, we got Thrashers, if you know what that is. I don't do the whole vinegar thing. Like, I tried it. It's not bad, but I just prefer like salt. And then the final thing on Saturday with a little thing and these munchkins sort of like joking around, I marked that we all just hung around the living room of the beach house we were staying in and just like talked, and yeah, it was fun. We talked a lot about like messed up horror movies, and that's definitely my thing, so had a really good time. Finally, moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked with a little thing and this tired emoji. This is from a freebie. I've been hoarding this sticker as well. I'm sure that you can get a whole sheet of these. I've just haven't looked yet, but I used this sticker to mark that I slept in. With a fancy label and these munchkin shopping, I marked that we did the other side of the outlets this day. Again, didn't buy anything. Then with a little thing and this emoji drinking a fast food soft drink, I marked that we went to Wendy's and we got, just because we were really hungry and needed a snack, we split like a little thing of spicy nuggets, and then we finally tried the strawberry frosty. I'm just going to stick to chocolate. So far, vanilla and strawberry have been just not that great, but, you know, I wanted to try it, so we did. Then with a quarter box and another Stick with a Plan Co. golf sticker, I marked that we played mini golf again, and I was doing pretty well this time. I wasn't feeling as nervous. There was nobody behind me, but then eventually this couple came up, and I can't be too mad because they weren't doing what that family was doing, where they were like actually walking on and around our course and like coming right up to me while I was trying to putt. But I could hear them like commenting on how we were doing, so that was a little distracting. And at first there was nobody behind us, so I was doing well. And then once they caught up to us and were being kind of loud, I just, I basically lost. I lost. I can't do it. I have no confidence when I know somebody is watching me. And also, we were not taking a long time. There were two huge families in front of us, so eventually we caught up to the family, which meant that the people behind us caught up to us. So that's how, that's just how it goes. And I have to get over it, but so far have not. With the squared off box and this munchkin grilling, I marked that we went to Paradise Grill for dinner, which was pretty terrible. All of our food was cold. Took forever to get it. Our waitress had no idea what she was doing. Yeah, it was just definitely not a good experience, but it was really nice. Our friend's new boyfriend, who I guess I've been dating for a year, but I've never met him. This is the first time meeting him, and he was so nice, and he wanted to pay for everybody's dinner. So yeah, can't complain too much. With a fancy label and this ice cream sticker that's also deco from a kit, I marked that then we got ice cream. I think I just got moose tracks, nothing crazy. Then with a little thing and this happy munchkin that I got off a freebie, I marked that I didn't have jury duty, and I was so excited. Joe did get jury duty though, so that sucks for him. And I don't know if I even mentioned this. I did mention that I got jury duty, but Joe and I got jury duty for the same exact day of the week, like date, time, location, everything. I think we might have had different judges though, but like we were going to go together if we had to go to jury duty. I don't know how I got out of it and he didn't, but I was so relieved. And then the final thing for Sunday with a little thing and a car icon, I marked that we drove home in the rain. For my sidebar, the first thing I decided to mark was that we were going to Rehoboth for a cousin's vacation, and I just used a little beach pumpkin paper Kotera, which is ironic because I never once set foot on the beach. And then the other thing I marked with this sort of like happy crying munchkin was that my week was very 50-50. The beginning of it, I was in a bad mood. People were annoying me. I was stressed out. But then we got to go to Rehoboth, and then everything was better. So yeah, definitely a better week than I had been having. But once again, another busy weekend. But yeah, so I'm definitely happy with how this spread came out. Even if my whole color gradient didn't go as planned, I still think it's really pretty. And I don't know. And specifically this kit from Whimsical Plans. If you're interested in this artwork, lots of shops have it. Obviously, just get it from your favorite shop. But I really liked all of the sizes of the labels that it came with. And I do believe that I splurged and got like the big kit. So that's probably why. I usually get mini kits, but yeah, it was really fun to use, and I didn't have to like think too hard and figure out, well, other than my gradient, but that's on me. But yeah, so definitely recommend this kit. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching, especially if you stayed all the way till the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.